So we've already done this once this season, the preseason, when Andrew Luck shocked the world. He ended up retiring in the preseason. Nobody saw it coming in a million years. He retired. I had to make a video on it because it was just such a freaking shocker. And here, literally, like right as we get into the championship weekend, AFC, NFC championship weekend, Luke Kuechly has shocked the world at 28 years of age and has retired. Luke Kuechly, I guess now the former middle linebacker for the Carolina Panthers, literally year in and year out, arguably the best linebacker in all of the NFL, in the middle of his prime, has retired. And literally, I don't know how to feel about this, dude. It's so sad. I've already watched the video of his retirement with the Panthers. This is literally just breaking, like literally within the past 5 to 10 minutes has been announced. And it literally killed me to watch that video. It killed me to sit there and watch Luke Kuechly. Like, you could hear the sadness in his voice. The guy wants to play football so bad. You know how bad he wants to continue playing. But I know the man suffered so many different concussions. And he's came to the decision for his future, for his health, for his future family, that he needs to step away at 28 years old. That is insane. But I've got to wish him best of luck. The guy seems like a complete class act. He's been nothing short of incredible. A great servant to this league, dude. A great all-around guy, he seems like. And at 28 years of age, how insane is that? Like, the selfish side of me is like, dang, dude, we're missing out on two players in the prime of their career. But at the same time, you got to think about it. It's the smartest decision for them. I mean, they're set for life when it comes to money, and they want to enjoy the rest of their life. And this is for Andrew Luck and Luke Kuechly. They obviously reached the point in their careers where they felt like, what's the right way to say this? Not diminished returns, but they knew it wasn't the smartest thing for their quality of life. And you can tell how tough. This once again shows you how physical and how just demanding this game is when you hear a guy and you hear how a tough guy, Luke Kuechly, big stubborn linebacker, you can hear the sadness in his voice just because he can no longer play. And it just shows you once again how dangerous this game is, but at the same time how rewarding, because this guy's what a class act, what a guy, what a linebacker. But literally nobody saw this coming. I was sitting there doing working on something. I was in a Skype call and somebody mentioned it. I want to go look, dude. I wanted to cry watching that video. I think I'm actually gonna watch it live with you once again so you guys can see it. But I just have to say, hopefully nobody the people that were negatively trashing Andrew Luck when he made that decision, shame on you. You don't know what the guy's gone through. You don't know what life he wants to live. And it was the smartest financial decision for him. It's the smartest life decision for them. And you can never talk down on somebody for making a tough decision like that when it's the best interest of not only them, but their family and their future life. You can never, and you should never, talk negatively about somebody when all they're doing is trying to prepare their future as best as possible. And obviously these two guys, Luke Kuechly and Andrew Luck, knew that it was in their best interest to step away. And you know how, there's no reason anybody should be talking down to Luke Kuechly. I mean, you should just watch the video and see. You can hear his voice and hear how hard of a decision this was. But this guy, even though he's retiring at the age of 28, guy's a Hall of Famer. Guy's made the Pro Bowl every single year he's been in the league. He's been arguably the best middle linebacker in the entire league. What a guy. And it's sad to see him go. I mean, guys like this, like I said, the selfish side of us, it's sad to see. We're going to miss the prime of their careers. They had another 3, 4, 5 years left in them, maybe even more. But like I said, this game is just so dangerous. And when it gets to the point, especially with Luke Kuechly, I don't think Andrew Luck's wasn't necessarily, his was more just a bunch of lingering type of injuries. Luke Kuechly's mainly concussion type stuff, and you don't want to mess around with that stuff. And I think it's smart. I think it's shocking and it's sad, but it's smart at the end of the day. I want you guys to let me in the comment section below what you think about this. I know it's sad. It's just so freaking shocking. I do want to watch the video because I want you guys just to see just the sadness in this guy's voice. I know it's just not my normal content, but this kind of stuff, I think it's important to talk about. And it's important to talk about health and mental health in general, because you know how hard a decision this was for him. And just like I said, definitely hats off to him. What a career. What a guy. Stand-up guy, and hopefully wish nothing but the best for him in the future. In all honesty, this video right here should be a try not to cry, because it's this just This is so hard to watch. It really
Fortunate
is.
enough to have the opportunity to play this game since I was in 4th grade, and I've been with the Panthers now for 8 years, and it's never the right time to step away, but now is the right time for me, and it's a tough decision. I've thought about it a lot, and I think now is the right chance for me to move on, and it makes me sad because I love playing this game. I've played it since I was a little kid, and it's my favorite thing in the world to do.
But another thing is, from this video, you can just tell how much you want to continue to play, and you have to, at the same time, got to give your hats off to him for making the smart decision. Like, I know he wants to continue to play, but it shows that it takes a real man to make a decision like this when not only is in the best interest of himself, but his family, his future family. Like, it takes a lot to, when your heart wants to do one thing, but your brain knows it's not the right decision. It takes a lot to make the decision that he did make. So you have to give him hats off for that.
The memories I have from this place and this organization and playing on the field with these guys, they'll never go away. And I'm sitting right now in the linebacker room, and the amount of memories I've had from this room alone could fill a book. And these are the best times of playing. Obviously on the field is awesome, but some of the best times of playing this game are behind the scenes in the locker rooms, in these meeting rooms, on the buses, traveling the games. You can't replicate that anywhere else, and that's why this is so hard to do, to move on in a different direction. But in my heart, I know it's the right thing to do. And
see what I mean?
But that's why you play this game, to form relationships, and if you form strong relationships, they never go away.
You can just see the sadness, dude.
It's hard, but I hope to, still be involved in some way. And the biggest thing at this point now is to thank the people that have helped me get me there. From
former head coach,
coaches,
former coach,
$1,000,000%.
Coach
Rivera, to Marty, to Mr. Richardson for bringing me in, and now Mr. Tepper now. This decision has nothing to do with new coaches and Coach Rule. He's going to do a fantastic job. His track record's proven, but for me now is the right opportunity to move in a different direction. And
at 28,
there's only one way to play this game since
dude,
I was little.
He's literally 4 years, basically 3 years older than me, and he's retiring from the NFL. How, like, that just, it hits me different, It hits me different.
Kid is to play fast and play physical and play strong, and at this point I don't know if I'm able to do that anymore, and that's the part that is the most difficult.
Dude, just look at that, man.
I still want to play, but I don't think it's the right decision. So,
like, these videos are so important to make, dude, because it's just, to know a lot of my audience is a lot younger, and they're definitely going to be questioning this decision, like, oh, man, I can't believe you're walking away. You're doing the fans wrong. You're doing the team wrong. Like, sometimes you have got to prioritize your own health, your mental health, your actual physical health, and just sometimes what you want to do is not always what you need to do.
Thought about it for a long time, and I think now is an opportunity for me to step away with what's going on here. I think we've got a really good linebacker room.
Like, you can tell this is not what he wants to do. You can just tell he has no interest in actually stepping away, but he knows it's the smartest thing, and it's unselfish. Like, literally, I know a lot of people are going to take this and run and use their own narrative, but it's, at the end of the day, unselfish.
I think Shaq and those guys are going to step and do a tremendous job. I just want to say thank you to the coaches, the players, the support staff, the training staff. Everybody involved with this organization has been the best from top to bottom since the day I got here. The fans have been fantastic. They've supported us. They've traveled. When we've been good, they've been great. When we haven't been great, they've been equally as good and very supportive. And that's the best thing about this city and this town is people love the team and people love the players. And that goes a long way, because when you love the players for who they are, I think it transcends the game, and that's what's important. And most of all, I'd like to thank my family, Mom and my dad, Eileen and Tom Kuechly, my two brothers, John and Henry, and my girlfriend, Shannon. They've been with me since the beginning. They've been very supportive. and I'm happy to share this journey with him. So thank you, Panther fans. Thank you, everybody in the NFL, for your constant support. And now it's time to move in a different direction.
It's just so sad, man. Like, that's so tough to watch. And the scary thing is, too, like, we don't even know the full extent of what he's gone through. Like, you can tell there's some serious stuff, and he would not be doing this if it wasn't for serious stuff. And this is, and all in all, the whole point is this is a smart decision for him, smart decision for his family. And at the end of the day, a lot of people are going to say it's selfish. It's the most unselfish thing you can do. When you need to make the best decision for yourself and for your family, especially when it comes to your health, you have to give your hats off to this guy. He's given everything his all the past, 7, 8 years in the NFL. Has been nothing short of fantastic, a class act, a leader, and for sure a Hall of Famer, for sure an all-time great when it comes to a Carolina Panther uniform. And hope the best for him, man. Hopefully he can find a way to stay in football because you can tell what his heart wants to do. Maybe his heart moving forward keeps him in football but not playing. Hopefully we see this guy on the sideline as a coach because you can tell this guy has the heart for it, has the leadership abilities to be a head coach. Maybe the first ever freaking head coach to not be 30 yet. Luke Kuechly, what a guy. Hats off to him. What I want you guys to take away from all this, at the end of the day, sometimes the smartest and best thing to do is prioritize yourself, prioritize your mental and physical health, and do what's best for you, even when you know a lot of people are going to disagree with you. So Luke Kuechly, hats off to you, and best of luck.